Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Watchtower Examination. I am now dealing with what you could call a cruel irony. Because here I am wanting to do a video about the Watchtower's lawsuit against that recording company. The Watchtower's lawsuit is Christianity's Disgrace, is the title that I settled on. The Watchtower's lawsuit is Christianity's Disgrace. That's the topic. But apart from the topic, there is a theme. The theme is Christianity has sold its soul to money. That's the theme that I'm looking on. How the Christian church has sold its very soul because of the love of money. But I thought about speaking initially about the reality that money is important. And the irony, the cruel irony that I'm dealing with is that right now, I wish I had 10, 15, 20 million dollars. Right now, I wish I had. Because it could solve a problem that has me standing here before you right now, before a church. I mentioned to you guys that I've been having this noise problem in my community. And so I soundproof a room in my apartment. Literally changed what used to be my bedroom into my recording studio. And it has significantly reduced the outside noise. And so I can shoot videos nowadays without the disturbance. But there is a new disturbance. The situation with my neighbor's kids running upstairs on the roof. I mean, their floor, my roof. And so I shot one video. I started shooting another, and the walking just got worse and worse. It is horrible. And so I decided to get out and shoot somewhere near home. Anyhow, the long and short of it is that I wish I had the money to build my own house with a studio. Because money is important. I place ads on this video because that is how I allow ads to be placed because that is how I am able to do this full time. And I am so happy, ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy that I can concentrate on this, my passion, full time because YouTube allows me an income. I'm grateful for it. Money is important. We talk about the cost of living. You can't send your kids to a decent school if you don't have money. And if you need a surgery, an emergency surgery, you're going to have to pay for it. You can't buy food without money. If you want a house, it costs money. I wish I had a car. It costs money. Everybody knows that money is important. Everybody knows that living comes with a cost, and that's why we appropriately talk about the cost of living. Dying costs money. You lose a loved one, you have to start thinking about funeral expenses. Money is important, and God knows it. And that is why He made the arrangement for the church to be supported financially. When he wanted a temple to be built, He instructed Moses to instruct the children of Israel to donate. Because money is important. The temple could not be built without money, and the church knows it. But now the church is taking this thing with money too far. The Watchtower's lawsuit against that recording company is not just a disgrace on the Watchtower itself. It is a disgrace on Christianity and Christian churches, because I have a feeling other Christian churches would have done the very same thing, and it is disgraceful. And let me explain to you what I mean by disgraceful. It is hypocrisy. It is sinful. It is shameful. It is wrong. It exposes the true motive of what this disguise about spreading the gospel is all about. You explain this to me. I have decided to become a gospel artist, and you interview me on CNN. I'm so grateful I'm on CNN. And I speak about, it is such a privilege to spread the gospel through music. And that is what I am in this for. I am in this for the ministry of getting the gospel to the world through music. And so I sit down and I write a song that says, Jesus loves you. Jesus died for you. Jesus wants you to serve him. I write that song and I sing it. And then someone goes, sings the same song, and I say, I am suing that person. Really? What about the interest in spreading the gospel? Which gospel am I intending to spread if I am going to sue a man for extending the message? I made a point when I just started this channel. I would say in several videos, please feel free to download, upload to your YouTube channel, share anyhow you want. Please feel free. My videos are not copyrighted. Jason Zelda, I contacted him to seek permission to use his content in a video. Jason said, as a Christian should say, use any of my content, they are not copyrighted. Why? Let me explain why. My desire is to reach Jehovah's Witnesses, to let them see that Jesus is in fact the way, the truth, and the life, and that he can be trusted, and that the governing body is lying to them. That is the message I want Jehovah's Witnesses to understand. Aren't you going to help me to spread the message if you upload my videos to your channel? Yes, you are. So if I say to you, do not upload my videos because they are copyrighted, how on earth can I tell you that I have any genuine interest in reaching Jehovah's Witnesses? It therefore means that I am in it for some other agenda. Several years ago, I was the youth choir director, and we wanted uniforms for the choir. And when I approached the board, I was told that funds are limited, and is it possible that we could do some fundraising? And I said, sure. And I launched a gospel concert. And while I was making plans excitedly, because people in my country love gospel concerts, while I was making plans for it, there was a question in my head. Where does the Christian church get the concept from of gospel concert? I could not find any biblical precedent for it. And we made a decision, because I said it to my committee, that I do not feel comfortable at the idea of selling the gospel. We want not just to raise funds to get uniforms for the choir, we want to minister to people. And so we made a decision. It was the first that we were aware of in the gospel concert culture. First it was ever done, as far as I am aware, where we printed the tickets and we tried our best to get the tickets sold beforehand. And we knew what the admission was at the gate. But we told the persons at the gate, if someone comes without a ticket and says that they do not have any money, let the person in. Because I cannot understand how you are telling me that you are spreading the gospel in music, but if I do not have a ticket, if I have not purchased a ticket, I cannot hear it. Which Christ does the Christian community believe is going to approve of that? And so we did it. And then other churches started doing something which was even better. They stopped charging an admission, but asked persons to attend the free concert and give a donation when they come. And there are disadvantages to it because sometimes they do not raise as much as they want. And I understand. So do not get me wrong. I am not saying that it is a sin to hold an event, a gospel event, such as a gospel concert, and charge for it. Because if any one of you wish to stage a concert now, you will find out that that in and of itself also costs money. Public address system, rental for the venue. These people are not going to give you the venue for free because it costs them. So money is involved. All right? And you feel better. It feels better that instead of just saying to someone, donate, that you give them something in return. So I understand the principle. But I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. The church is taking this thing too far. Now I'm going to ask all of you, I have placed a link in the description for the Watchtower's song that they are suing about. Look on the message of the song. The message is about trusting Jesus and obey. So you are suing someone. You penned a song about trusting Jesus and obey. Someone sings the song to tell other people to trust Jesus and obey, and you decide as a Christian that you are going to sue the person for millions of dollars for doing that. Where is the sincerity about spreading the gospel message? You people, the Christian church, and this is not just about the Watchtower organization, Christianity has hijacked the gospel for money. And it is wrong. This copyright foolishness in ministry it is about time that someone calls it out. You do a song, Sweeter As the Days Go By. But if I sing the song, you're going to sue me for singing it. You do a song, Trust in Jesus. If I sing the song, you sue me. You want to spread the message, but you must be the only one spreading the message. I've placed a copyright on this. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. This copyright thing, as far as the gospel is concerned, is nonsense. It is a disgrace. And that's my take on it. So I don't even care about the details of the Watchtower's lawsuit. You have exposed yourselves for what this is really about. You are not interested in telling people to trust in Jesus and obey. You are interested in the money that you can make from it. And all of you Christian churches, not just the Watchtower, all of you Christian churches who are hijacking the gospel for profiteering will have to answer to God for it. You are hypocrites. You are not interested in spreading the gospel. All you're about is making money, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. Oh, by the way, let me say this much to be Watchtower specific. Because while I really am not interested in the details about the lawsuit, it is just too darn disgraceful. But let me speak specifically about the little bit I've gleaned so far. Because I watched halfway through a video by Mike and Kim, and then someone sent me the full lawsuit. I have not read it. I want to say thanks to the person for sharing the information with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate your sharing the information because knowledge is important. But I really am not interested in the details. But the most disgusting thing to be Watchtower specific, speaking to the Watchtower organization now, is this darn flimsy excuse that they placed in their lawsuit about reflecting poorly on the organization. If you want to find out what a poor reflection on the organization is, check out your darn stupid, disgraceful lawsuit for money. That alone is a poor reflection on you. You money grabbers, disguising yourself as ministers of the gospel.
For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. And he went into the temple, and began to cast out them that sold therein, and them that bought, saying unto them, It is written, My house is the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves.